Psychedelic, medicinal, or functional? Which is which? Psychedelic is the one that we know, right? The trippy mushrooms, altered states of consciousness. About 24 months ago, I started experimenting with mushrooms, all sorts, microdosing and experimenting with psychedelics, medicinal, functional. What you see here is more functional. But what I found and experienced changed my life forever. And as I learned more, as I experimented with more, I thought, I've got to bring these to market. I've got to share this with the world. And so everything from relieving my depression and my anxiety to bringing my stress down, sleeping better, better digestive health, clearer skin, more energy, cognitive function, focus, memory retention, so many benefits to mushrooms, it's crazy. And I know there's a lot of people who are seeing them for the first time, they're hearing about them for the first time, and they're thinking, oh my God, another trend. They come and they go. I would be willing to bet that mushrooms are here to stay. In fact, I'd be willing to bet my life on it. The studies, the clinical trials, the science that's coming out, they are just highly beneficial and a superfood that I believe is here to stay. In fact, I would be willing to bet that once you get the information, once you experiment with a few like I have, feel the impact, feel the effects, I believe that you'll feel the same way. Now, most people are just hearing about mushrooms. Most people are like, man, that's the thing I pick off of my pizza, right? Go back 5,000 years ago, people were using mushrooms. They're antiviral, antifungal. I mean, the list goes on, and there's thousands of species. It's crazy when you start to really look at the literature, really dig in. For those of you that want to learn more, get to the site, look at the studies, look at the articles, look at the ingredients, look at the benefits. It's fascinating. And so over the last 24 months, this is my work. So I started getting mushrooms in bags like this. This is cordyceps, reishi, and beetroot. And I would start mixing a little bit of this with a little bit of that, taking it for 7 days, changing it up a little bit to get the desired effect and state that I was after, right? So this became lift, this became mind. I've got life, sleep, calm, all for a different piece of the day. So if I'm looking at this, I'm saying magic mushrooms that elevate your life. Magic mushrooms that elevate your life. And they truly do that. You have life as sort of our foundational pack. If you're only gonna start with one, you start with life. It's got 6 different mushrooms in there, all organic, 30% beta-glucans, which is something that's very, very important. Not all mushrooms are created equal. It's very important to do your research and to understand how they're cultivated, how they're grown, how they're extracted. Ours are dual extracted, alcohol and hot water. Very important because that's how the compounds start to work magic in your body. This is the culmination, really, of the last sort of 24 months, which started with microdosing with psychedelics, having those change my life, realizing that I can't sell those, I can't bring those out to the world, I can't bring those out to the market. There's too many legality issues and things. I do believe that those will go mainstream. For now, right, it's the functional stuff. It's the stuff that are in these packs here that I've now been taking for a couple of years. They've just impacted my way. Like I said, I've got tons more energy. I've got clarity and focus. My digestive system is like humming. My gut health. I'm feeling better in the gym, and I just turned 41. And so the other thing that I'm thinking about, right, is healing, regenerative, staying alive as long as I possibly can for my kids. What are those things now? What are those supplements now that I can bring into my life that are gonna help me live longer, stay younger, right? And if you really dig deep into the literature around mushrooms, anti-cancer, they help prevent dementia and Alzheimer's. I'm not supposed to say that, so, do your research though. All I gotta say is look at the studies, look at what's going on, and you're gonna be fascinated by them. And I believe that once you bring them into your life, you'll likely become fascinated and obsessed with them too, because you'll feel so good. And it's not one of those supplements, right, where you have to question it. Is this working? You actually feel them working. That's what I love so much. Every single one of these formulas that I've created intentionally, you feel when you take them. You can add them to smoothies. You can drink them as teas, which is what I do. I'll put life in my coffee in the morning sometimes. And if you need to get off of coffee, if you need an alternative, life is great. It's gonna give you that energy as well. So this is what I've come up with, and we're not stopping here. I have big plans for non-fungible mushrooms. I wanna do a mushroom-infused energy drink. I wanna do snacks all around mushrooms. Like I said, they went from being the thing that I picked off pizza to the thing that I'm obsessed about and eat, consume regularly. We also cook with them more often. Start thinking about that as well. Like, bring mushrooms into your life. They are just unbelievable, and I am convinced that mushrooms are gonna come along and help us live a lot longer than I think we think at this point we're even capable of. So join me on this journey. We're gonna ignite and spark the Shroom boom. The Shroom boom, baby. We're gonna come together around mushrooms. That's how I envision it. And I'm excited to build this brand, to bring a new supplement into the space that I think is gonna change a lot of lives and impact a lot of lives. And ultimately, share it with you.